recording. Okay, we're good.
And so, last time we left off, the party had recently infiltrated the had recently infiltrated the hideout of the Red Band Bandits. Having struck a deal with a strange fiend-like creature, and having decided that, and then deciding to poke around, like having struck the deal with the creature to begin be able to have entrance without it alerting the rest of the group, you guys began to poke around, and in doing so, you poked your noses into a room filled with bugbears, proceeded to quickly dispatch them, and gain a small little goblin friend in the form of Droop, who's currently stuck to the leg of the cleric, Thrysis. Not like physically, he's just like, sticking to him.
He wants to hump his butt.
Of course. Afterwards, you guys then attempted to found a bunch of other Red Band Bandits playing cards. However, you all wearing cloaks, you decided to try and play yourself off as new recruits. However, after a few rather low persuasion checks, a fight broke out, and eventually it ended with you all standing over the bodies of several Red Band Bandits, and I believe the fight culminated at the very end with Mandardus killing his foe with a thunder wave that set off a loud, thunderous clap. And that is where we find ourselves. Currently, you're all standing within the confines of the room, looking down at the bodies of those you have slain. What do you do?
So according to the notes that I have left from last time, I took one of the 4 extra cloaks, so there are 3 other cloaks up for grabs.
And I don't need one right now, because I'm still wearing one.
So the loot that was left over that nobody's picked up yet, there are a pair of gold earrings with rubies, 75 copper pieces, 58 silver pieces, and 16 gold pieces.
Well, I took the 2 gold earrings because if I remember correctly, I said I just wanted the earrings. You guys can have everything else.
All right.
Did we split up the...
Do you put the earrings on or anything?
Yeah, you know what I do. I want to look pretty.
As you do, you
Jacob's ladder.
get this strange echoing sensation.
Fuck.
And you're like,
Dumb bitch.
you take one earring off and whisper into it, and you can hear it. You can hear yourself coming out of the other earring.
You have the magic earrings!
Ooh.
They have these in Critical Role.
You only have
Bastard.
you only have a pair, so you only got 2.
But I don't need a pair. All I need is wear one.
True. Who you want to be linked to, Boo?
Oh fuck. Wait, there's cards on the table, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of cards on the table. Yeah.
All right, I gather up all the cards on the table, shuffle them up, and I tell everybody to draw a card, and whoever draws the highest card gets the other earring.
All right, everyone, just roll a d20.
D20. The fuck is my dice? Aha. Ciao. You win.
So 11, 14, 16.
Fuck. Oh, hold on, wait.
And 5. So
Sorry, babe.
uh
That's not 41. Why are you rolling for me?
Thrisis ends up pulling up the largest card out of the four of you.
A 16 out of 13.
I mean,
It's a face card.
I mean, all right. Well, since he drew the highest card, I take the earring that I have, or because I have them both on, right?
Yeah.
Which one's the one that
If
you
you-
wear if you're not gay? Which side is it?
Well, you want the gay one.
Left is right and right is wrong, so left ear.
Okay, so I take out the one in my right ear and hand it to Thrisis and say, "Look, we can talk to each other without using a spell."
Yay. Well, really, you took out the one in your left ear.
Well, whichever
Thrisis,
one.
you're a bit confused as Mendardus comes up to you and hands you just some earring and starts spouting some nonsense.
Blah, 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 blah. Something about gays.
Do you really want me hearing you every time that you're about to commit a crime?
Well,
Good point. Take it away from the cleric. And fuck.
it requires like active, like it's not like you're just like as you had it in your hands, like as you were putting them on, like sort of talking to the rest of the group. That's when you heard the echoing sensation. It requires you to have your hand on the earring and then start talking.
So it's like a fucking earpiece.
It's a
Yeah, you know, you-
walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
That whole, do you know that whole thing in like video games for like in the 2010s where people put their fingers to the ear where they
Okay.
had to talk to each other? That's what you got to do essentially.
Well, I say fuck the cleric because he's gonna ruin my fun and rat me out instantly every time. Or wait, no, he could be a conscience because you know I like to. Who's the biggest drinker out of our group?
That'd be
The dwarf.
I give the
Yeah.
ring to the dwarf.
out
Or
of
the
the
earring into the dwarf.
I'll put that bitch in.
All right.
I start
So,
testing
like,
it.
now
I start
you-
testing it to fuck with him in his ear.
I'm gonna call it the Luker.
Just start
So okay, you guys currently have one apiece, but you guys currently have essentially connected earrings.
All right, so
Magically
I'm just gonna call it walkie-talkie earrings. Earring. Okay. Okay. Is there any money on the? You said we already gathered all the money, right?
What's I'm looking for? Did I put it? I put the denominations down last time. I'm trying to find
I
out.
think you did. I think you did.
There it is. Here, I'll put it again. You guys can divide it as you wish.
Yeah, I don't want any money because I found the magic earrings. I do look around to see if there's any booze lying around.
Oh, you
Wait,
see plenty. There's
Dwarf
plenty of
showed up
bottles.
Since last time?
No, he was here with you guys last time. Yeah.
Was he? I thought
Yeah.
he was drunk and stayed in the.
No, that was the session before that.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
How much space do I have in my bag?
Enough for like what within your explorers pack.
Or just it? How much space could I? How many bottles could I snag?
Realistically, with your explorers pack, I'd say you can stack out of like the bottles that like they're not like packed. They just seem to be drinking, and you find 2 half-drunken bottles of wine that they might have stolen from the house former's occupants, and you can take both of these.
Do I see any harder liquor than wine?
As you're patting down one of the bandits, you do come across a flask.
I take it. It's mine now. Yep, that's all. Okay, I got an earring and a flask. I'm good.
So, what do you guys? So you guys are still sitting there looking at the bodies of those you have slain.
Well, seeing as the
Bodies.
search the bodies again.
I mean, you find nothing more. You find the gold and hold on. Let me get something out. Here, GM roll. I gotta make sure this is quiet. So you find the earrings in the flask, and on the other 2 bandits. You find a coin with 2 faces, so it's a coin that has heads and heads. So if you're like, oh, I call heads, flip it, it's always going to be heads. And another poison bolt.
We'll give the bolt to the dwarf.
Yay!
So you have
Who
2
wants to be
poison.
marked down?
I'll take a bolt.
So you have 2 poison. So they give you the other one. So you have 2 poison bolts. So you can mark that down, and whenever you choose to shoot the poison bolt, you get another D4 poison damage.
Outstanding. Now I have 2 of them. Fuck with me one more again.
And now you also have a double face-sided coin.
Who, me?
Well, I mean, whoever decides to take it, but you do find a double face-sided coin.
We have a rogue.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh.
I'll
Speaking
take
of-
it. I'll
speaking
take
of
it and
which-
keep it for later.
Speaking of which, you do notice that the door that the guy was about to lead you into, once the fight started, he had put his key into the lock, and then the ensuing thunder wave caused the key to snap. So now there is no way to unlock the door except by the expertise of another individual who is good at unlocking doors.
Does anybody here know Mend?
You see spectral train tracks leading you towards perhaps this is where the DM wants you to go.
Okay, I follow the. Do we want to follow the train tracks? And just
We'll follow the train tracks.
go where
Yeah,
the DM
like-
wants us?
Don't want the new guys waiting for
No.
so too long.
Okay. Which way
So,
are they going?
As you are debating amongst the door, you all see like Droop sort of saddle up and looks out from behind the door. He's like, there are people in the pit that could be able to help.
We're in the pit.
In the,
Let's go to the pit. Where are you?
lead us to the pit.
In the cells. And so he begins to step out.
I will help you. Here I am.
You'll
I pull some rope out of my adventurer's pack.
Oh, we can cross the bridge?
Oh yeah, this bridge is fine.
Oh, this is the one we have to go one at a time, though, right? Because it's fucked.
You don't know. Actually, you know that this one is the one. Like they're both like you're gonna they're both a bit rickety, but you know this one is the one that you have to go one at a time. This one maybe we can hold 2 of you.
Oh, okay. Who wants to
So
cross
which part of
first?
the pit?
Can I throw the dwarf across?
I'll
You
go.
can certainly try.
2,
Too late. He already walked away.
You'll have to tell me.
5.
Fine, I'll go next. Or not. Shit.
All right.
God damn it.
So, nah, you're good. You're good.
I sat on Mandartis.
All,
I see
all of
around.
you cross just fine. Hold on, let me get my notes out. Hideout. Where's the hideout notes? There it is. Okay, so 1 second. Reveal areas. You find yourself look inside this room is a storeroom. You find several crates and barrels filled with provisions and and the like, and you see several several heavy beaver pelts that could fetch you something at the general trader.
Ooh.
Should we make the
Not quite
goblin
sure.
carry it? Because he's our little bitch now.
Chop. I mean, I'll throw some in my pack. I can haul
There are-
some shit.
There are let's see here. There are 30 of them in total.
Oh shit. How heavy are they?
They're not too heavy, however, they are bulky, so you're gonna have to like spread it out amongst yourselves at the very least.
I'll take
Right.
5.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can take 5 pelts.
So that's 5. So you'll have 10 currently out of the 30. There's 20 left.
What kind of pelts are they?
They're beaver pelts.
I will I'll snag 5 and throw them in my bag.
All right, there's 15 left.
Anyone else want to help?
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I'll take 5 pelts.
Oh, look at there.
10 left.
Do we want to give 5 to the
Well,
goblin?
There should be 5 left.
No, 35, 10, 15, 20. So I've heard all but Signa say that did Signa take 5?
Yeah, he took
Yes,
5.
that was the
Okay.
last one to say 5.
Okay, so yeah, so there are 5 beaver pelts left.
So all we have left is the elf or the fucking goblin.
Yeah.
You there! Take 5 of these.
Droop turns to look at Thrysis for confirmation of what to do.
Do it,
Drew,
boy.
do you mind carrying some beaver pelts?
No,
He shakes his head.
mind.
I don't mind.
Thank you.
Oh, so he's not
E.
the group's bitch. He's Thrice's bitch. Got it.
Oh, hey.
Droop goes off and takes some twine, wraps it up, and throws the remaining beaver pelts over his back.
Outstanding.
Um,
Anything else in the room?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
I help.
Oh, well, shit,
I'll help
roll
him.
Investigation. Hang on. And that's the one I have to click on my name first, right?
No.
13.
No,
You have
that's initiatives.
I gotcha.
He has advantage, doesn't he?
Oh, I do, don't I? Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
You guys notice that this wall right here seems to be like a different. Oh shit!
It moves.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's something.
it seems to be a different color than the rest of the walls along the sides.
Hang on. I might not get to use this ever again. Is it made of stone?
It is.
Ha ha! I know there's something in here that I can do with that.
Uh-oh.
You mean
just
just the stone cutters? Like, you have like expertise of history checks.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, go ahead, roll me a history check, and then
Okay.
add 2 to it.
Okay.
Like whatever you roll, add another 2.
All right. Where the fuck?
And like, no, actually, I don't think you're proficient in history. So whatever you roll, add 4.
Okay. Bam.
You
Okay.
20.
So,
You recognize this form of stone cutting. You come up to it and you see along the edges. You're like, this is a form of wall that is placed as a false wall.
Oh, I will relay that to my party and ask
I'll
them
break
if we
it.
should proceed. It's a. I bet it moves.
I want to break it.
All right. So okay,
Surely there's some
Do
kind
you-
of mechanism
how do you-
that I can just click.
how do you try to break it? As you roll me an investigation check, Grim, as you're looking for it.
Oh, I hope it's magically worded.
How do you try and break it?
I'm not trying to break it. I'm trying to find the mechanism.
No. I'm asking Josephine how she wants to try and break the door.
I mean, I have a really great way to try and break it, but I also know that I'll probably break something of my own, so.
I'm curious now. What's your way of trying to break this?
It's all up to you.
I'm just gonna run headlong at it and try to bash it in with my face.
Perfect.
They call me Juggernaut.
Yes.
I take a sip of my flask. Do I see her getting ready to do this?
You do.
Okay, I take a sip of my flask, start smiling, and just sit back and watch.
I'm over here investigating with a high
Roll me-
roll.
Roll me in athletics. So,
For me?
Yeah. Grim, as you're looking about it,
Oh, suck it.
as you're looking at it, you see, much like in Harry, like you see a brick that seems to be poking out, and you're like, aha! And as you reach up to press it, you hear the of Josephine's footfalls behind you, and you're like, shit! You dive out of the way and watch as Josephine headbutts the brick head on, and you hear the stone wall
No, wait.
press slightly as it's opened.
I want it to open, and then she just runs straight through.
Okay.
Guys, look
So
what I
that's-
did.
Does that sort of sideway thing, and you hit another door.
Oh shit! Yeah, she runs into another door. Run into that door.
Does it open?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't tried.
Breaks down.
There's a door here, and a door here.
Well, if I'm just running headlong and I go through that door, do I keep going into the next door or do I stop?
There is a heavy crack that fills the air as you splinter it, but you do not go through the door.
It is wooden, correct?
That's outstanding.
Yes.
Do it again.
I tell
Guys, I
hold
don't
on.
think that was a good idea.
hey, I tell Joe to move out of the way, and I cast Firebolt on the wooden door she just ran headfirst into.
The firebolt strikes against the splintered, making a slightly bigger hole that you can look into. Seems to be
Here's
empty.
Johnny.
Is it
As
big
you can
enough for
tell.
a dwarf to go through?
No, it's like it's about here's Johnny kind of hole.
Oh, outstanding.
As you poke your head in, though, you see what looks to be the glint of metal as you see weapons hanging along the wall.
Ooh, let's go shopping, guys.
Can I just attempt to turn the doorknob?
It turns without issue.
Fuck.
Okay, so is the door open now?
It is.
Outstanding. I'm gonna look around in this room.
You enter the room and you see along the walls, several weapons. In here, you find 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows with 20 bolts, with 8 quivers with 20 bolts inside them. You also do see a heavy locked chest. You see another chest. It is big, it is heavy, and it's got a rather significant looking padlock on it.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna step in. Do I see anything else in this hallway, or?
You see another door at the end of the hallway.
I'm gonna go down to that door and try the door handle. See if it opens
I
up.
would also
Opens up without issue.
doing that. I'm checking this room for, I don't know, the key hanging up to this chest.
You peruse the room and you don't find anything.
What if I shot it with a crossbow?
You can certainly try.
Okay, and some gunpowder.
Inside this room, you see 3 crypts. Do you just walk right in? Because
No,
also,
no, I
you
don't.
see-
I don't.
Why not?
I'm a little bitch. That's why.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna
Oh.
let you guy.
Well, that's a good thing that you didn't.
Yeah, right.
however, as you see the skeletons, as you open the door, you see that all 3 skeletons turn to look at you. However, they don't seem to make any reaction.
Ooh.
I'm going to slowly back away and gather everybody and let them know what I found in the other door.
Question. On the unrelated note, who's wearing red band cloaks?
I am.
I am.
I'm pretty sure I picked one up from the other room.
3.
I think.
I have a red cloak, but it wasn't like red band specific
Okay,
or red brand.
so
You
that's
gotta go brand name, dog.
I'm not
And
taking
Signa?
off my nice cloak and wearing one of their filthy criminal cloaks.
I don't think so. I was probably asleep when you guys were divvying those out.
okay. So I hear 3 yeses. Okay, that means nothing. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I think that may mean we can walk right in. There's metagaming a little bit.
They're gonna attack the shit out of us.
That's true. I don't know what to do here. But I gather everybody.
I'm gonna come into this room with him, and
Wait, what'd you find in there?
I want to try to open the padlock thing by taking a really nice swing at it with my great axe.
Roll to attack.
They're gonna
Quick
be
question for Daniel.
Uh-oh.
Is Daniel on the line?
That's not my baby.
Yeah, I'm here.
Does
Okay.
Sexton need to do anything about his DTS for the 14th?
Is school?
Yep.
I would get with Martin. He's the one that does those.
Okay. 'cause
Awesome.
he got an email that said he needed to submit his DTS voucher.
That's what you find in the armory. Josephine, you take a heavy swing and a loud crash is heard, and no, you've definitely scratched the padlock. However, it's a heavy duty one, and it seems to be
Aww.
you didn't do any progress in
Well,
breaking it.
I at least tell the
God
cleric.
damn, another 20?
She's
What?
all. Dude, you not
I didn't
remember
even
Sunday?
roll yet.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
That was for the door.
Oh. I tell the cleric that I see undead skeleton looking fuckers in the other room.
Undead skeleton fuckers. That sounds like my kind of thing to deal with.
Yeah.
Like undead skeleton comma fuckers or
No comma.
You-
No comma. No comma.
You step up to the door, and
so
much like
body necrophiliacs.
Yes.
much like you were told, you see 3 skeletons, all just sort of standing there at the moment.
So if I were to just look at them, would I be able to use the Hunter's Bane to get advantage on an intelligence check to recall information about them?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Roll me an intelligence check, and you have advantage because of Hunter's Bane.
Okay, time out. Intelligence. Ba-pow. Ba-pow. Oh, that was save. Well, I mean, it's
It's
right?
still a 0 for either one, so
Yeah, whatever. Well, I got an 18 on one of them.
yeah. So as you sit there and you recall that the skeletons can be formed in a variety of ways by a necromancer creating them, by simply just an area of dark magic being imbued within their bodies. However, should a necromancer create them, they're typically created for the concept of guarding, and if so, they're given a specific set of rules to follow, because they don't have brains.
Right. Is there anything specific that I can recall about these that are in this room?
I mean, there's nothing you could really recall about them. You just get the feeling that these, considering the individual you're hunting down is a wizard, and apparently that they have been living here with the other red bandits for an untold amount of time. You get the feeling that they were created for the sake of defense.
Okay. Well, since I hate the undead, I'm just gonna shoot this one. Pow! Fuck these guys! And attack!
It's that guy and that guy.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
gonna this guy right here. I'm gonna
Roll to attack.
Pow! Where's my fucking attack? Where you at? Come on, do me some good. All
right.
Shit. Got it.
9 hits.
Oh, wait. And boom. Well, I only got 1. Whatever. So 10. Wait, did I get 26 damage?
No, it's 26 to hit.
Okay, yeah. All right, so 10
Right there at the
damage.
bottom, 9 piercing. That was the damage.
Outstanding. And 1 crimson right damage.
Shoot a bolt out. The skeleton, a good chunk of its head is gone, flying off. Oliver does continue to just stand there.
Really? Damn. Alright, cool. Can I shoot it again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Wait. Don't shoot yet. You just
Oh.
shot it, dealt a fuckload of damage, and then didn't attack us.
Okay. I still hate the undead.
I understand that. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to walk in. I'm going to sneak
Standing by.
behind and walk in and see what they do.
Okay.
You're wearing a cloak, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing a cloak.
They do nothing.
Ow.
They just sort of just look at you.
I'm gonna try something. I tell them to unlock the doors.
They don't move.
Ow.
Okay. I look at I forget what your character's name is for some reason.
Grim.
Grim. I look at Grim and say,
I'll move
"Hey,
in with you since I'm wearing a cloak.
are you wearing a cloak?"
I'm wearing a cloak. There's 3
Okay.
of us that have a cloak on.
Okay.
I'll come in then.
Thrices, stand by. Be ready to fuck these dudes up in case they decide to surround us.
And I will switch to my rapier since we are close quarters.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and pull my short sword just in case as well.
You do so. And what do you do to this door? You don't see the door, do you? Reveal area. Boom.
This one?
Yeah. So what do? You all come up. You 3 are inside the room.
Is that
The
the
other
only
3
door
are
we
outside.
Who
Yeah,
has the
I mean,
key to the chest in the armory?
I was gonna say, what's this right here?
That is another. Is that a door? Or
I
is
was gonna
that
say, it
a?
looks like a double door, but I'm not positive.
I don't know.
I'm reading. Yeah, it's a double door.
Okay.
There's a small door here and a large door here.
Which door are you going for, Grim?
Well, first I'm gonna tell them to go unlock the chest, or I'm gonna ask them where the key is to the chest in the armory.
They do nothing.
Do they speak? They move? Nothing at all?
They're guards. They're just guards.
Oh,
They're
they're
sentries.
guards.
That's all they are.
Sit there and look at you.
Cool.
Droop.
Fuck you. Can I stab this one with my rapier?
guards.
Thrisis, Droop pulls your cloak and then points towards the closer door and says, "Pens,
That was
Says
right.
what?
Just does.
pens, prison, there."
Oh. He said that the prisoners are in here.
Which
Oh.
door? In this one?
I have a
Ye-
feeling if we get the prisoners out, we're gonna get attacked.
I'll go first.
Okay, I'm gonna stab this guy anyway. My rapier. Ciao.
All right.
That misses, unfortunately. You
Here they lift.
pierce
Fellow.
through the ribcage and hit nothing.
Fucking hate the
Josephine, as you open the door, you find a number of people. One second.
Cool.
Alive?
I don't have tokens for all of them. However, two of them looked. You see a woman clutching two children, looking rather scared, and you see if the two new characters would like to introduce themselves.
Olo.
Olo.
Hello.
Здравствуйте, как дела?
My name is Okara.
Somebody there. Okara. Walkie-talkie hearing. I added that in so I can talk to you, Statser.
Who's there?
I'm Joe. How's it going?
Depends, are you friend or foe?
Well, seeing as you're not undead, I'm gonna say we're friends.
Well, seeing as you're not dead yet.
So you're not going to attack us?
Not unless I need to.
All right, let's put these guys up.
The two
Are you guys part of the Red Brands?
Red brand. We're here to take care of the red brand.
Okay, we can be friends. Come on in.
the woman clutching the two kids is unbound. However, she's in the corner looking scared. These two individuals are bound in iron shackles.
Oh, well, that makes it a little more difficult.
Also, you guys are missing your gear. None of your weapons are on you. However, Okara, you did manage to sneak your thieves' tools.
Avert your eyes, Lassie, I'm not decent.
He naked.
You have them slipped within your within the sleeves of your cloak, and with the coast clear from what you can tell now, with these strangers barging in, you can make an attempt to free yourself and your companion.
Okay, I reach in for my tool and I try to free myself.
All right, go ahead and click the thieves tool button on your character sheet.
Okay, let me grab it here quick.
So, who's who? Real quick.
My name's Blanton.
And I'm Okara.
With deft quickness, even with your hands bound, clink, you manage to free yourself. And I'm not even going to make you roll. The DC was pretty low, and you go ahead and free your friend. However, you don't have your weapons or gear on you, but last you heard, they had been stashed away within the armory.
Can
Oh,
we
we
go
found
get
an
them?
armory. We found an armory.
You can leave if you want.
Wait,
Okay,
wait, don't leave yet. Because if you want to get past those ghoulie ghouls out there, you're gonna need a red cloak.
okay.
Or we could just.
And how might I get one?
Alright, fine. Y'all kill them. Here, hold on. Would you stop it? Alright,
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna...
Sigma walks in here, sans red cloak, and just goes, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Okay, so as you walk into the room, you all watch as the three skeletons immediately turn their heads, draw their short bows, and shoot towards Signa.
Before they do, I yell stop or halt to see if they actually listen.
The arrows go flying.
Shit. I tried.
36
points of damage.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
20 and 18 and a 13.
20 and 18 hit, I think. Well, yeah, those ones definitely hit, but I don't know about 13. Half second.
Not crazy. Not crazy. You take 3, 4. You take 7 points of piercing damage as 2 arrows are laid into you. And for the sake of expediency, because they won't attack the red bands, we can say you wiped them out. I just because he decided to walk in there. Retribution had to happen.
Whoops.
But
with that being, oh wait, where'd they go?
I mean, I can leave their bodies there. But I say like for the sake of expediency.
Oh.
You guys dispatched them.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna walk out the door and be like, "Hey guys, look what I found."
Following
femurs.
Following close behind is a common-looking woman with a human woman with a brown ponytail, clutching a young child, like a boy and a girl. Neither of them could be older than 10. She follows, like, sort of scared, like not quite sure what to do because that's it.
I give the woman the flask and say, "Hey, here, take a drink to calm yourself."
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Can I search the crypts or anything for any valuables or keys to the armory?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Search.
As you go about your grave robbing,
Do I see anything else in the room as well?
no, but you do open up. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
So 3 of the crypts are empty besides the remains. However, the third and last one you open up to reveal a only slightly tarnished gold amulet with a ruby inlaid inside of it.
Outstanding. Can I inspect it at all? Would I
You
even
certainly,
notice anything?
You should touch it.
you can certainly try.
Okay, I will try.
Hold on, where is he at in relation to me?
I'd say he's definitely right there. He's at that tomb right there.
Okay. Do I?
Would that
Can
be
I?
investigation? I guess.
I mean, you can roll an investigation.
I failed.
It's a rather neat looking pendant.
Sweet. I'll pick it up. It matches my earring.
Oh, shit.
You go ahead, pick it up. As you pick it up, I need you to make me I'm kidding.
Saving throw.
A wisdom
joking.
saving throw.
Yeah.
But you do pick up a neat looking pendant.
Cool. I'll put it on. The manliest of pendants.
Right?
That
You so
matches my
pretty.
earring. So pretty.
It looks good on you.
So, what do you guys
look
do with
even better
your?
on me? My armor.
Oh,
As you
yeah.
Blanton, as you are stepping out, the woman who you've come to know as Carla, a woman whose family had been taken, her husband killed, and her family taken by the Red Brands for daring to speak out. She pulls on your sleeve and she pulls you in. And is like, "Thank you for all the help that you gave to me and my children during this time. I have nothing that I can give to you, but back in my hometown of Thunder Tree, if you were to go through the ruins of that old place, you might be able to find my family pendant. That is yours if you wish."
Does it look like this?
She raises her eyebrows like, "No, I believe you stole that from the former owners of this house."
Just making sure.
Well, thank you. It was my pleasure. Glad we're finally out of here thanks to these adventurers.
Awesome.
Josephine, you recognize the town named Thunder Tree, where is said to be a druid hanging out there.
So, Carla, do you happen to know where the druid might be, or if the rumors are true that there is a druid, or just anything about a druid?
Oh shit.
Thunder Tree lies in ruins. It was destroyed when the horde of orcs ran through.
So, no druid?
I have heard rumors the druid has decided to take roost there. However, I know no truths.
Woohoo!
Roost, he must be a chicken druid.
Hey, he could be a pterodactyl. We're not sure yet, guys. Don't kill my dreams.
This is his name, Terry.
That would be perfect. Okay.
With that, you guys point Clara and her children out of the entrance that you all had came in, and she takes her kid and leaves. I assume you guys show them the armory, and you guys see the walls inlaid with the weapons that I described earlier. However, there is also a heavy-looking chest that looks rather important.
Is there any way that we can get it open without the key?
You have a rogue.
Is it here? I'll just ask. Does anybody know how to pick a lock?
Cara, I saw you.
I do.
Do a
I can
sneaky
pick a
little
lock for
trick
you.
back there.
You want to try and pick this lock?
Sure.
I'ma move over here.
All right, Clara, go ahead. Roll your thieves' tool check.
Okay.
Easily, it's your hands are a bit shaky from having been bound, but regardless, it's a rather simple lock, just heavy duty to avoid being forced open. But you are more deft and subtle than your apparent new companions, and with a quick click, the lock is open, and you push it up and reveal your items, armor and weapons there for you to don once again.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's their weapons or their shit.
Yes.
I feel like me again.
Gotcha.
Well, since you were able to pick that lock, I have another lock that we kind of need open because I may or may not have killed the guy as he was opening it and broke the key.
Sure, point the way.
Okay. I show her where the other door is that we're trying to get into.
All right. Say you don't need to move your tokens.
Okay.
You take her out. You take your new companions out and through the cavern. And as you are doing so, you eventually do come across another door. And Clara, you see the broken key inside the lock, and you're like, if you want, you can try and open it. Clara, what the fuck am I saying? Okara. Lots of
Take
names
that
to
too.
remember.
Oh,
You put with this broken key in place. It's a little bit harder. You put your thieves' tools in and begin jiggle it around, and eventually, you are able to pull the broken key bit out. However, the door still remains locked, so you can give it another attempt.
Go away.
Here we go.
With the bit, with the remaining bits now gone, you with deft and ease open up the door. Opens with a creak. And inside, you see a table filled with decanters, Bunsen burners, several glass vials filled with liquids of unknown origin. Some blue, some purple, some pink, and it's a workshop, and it's filled with this quiet bubbling noise.
Can I do or can I tell what any of these potions or anything are with my knowledge of the arcana?
Yeah, go ahead, roll an Arcana check.
looks like a 14, maybe.
14?
Oh no, that was a disadvantage. Sorry, I accidentally had that clicked. So I'll do you want me to reroll that?
Yeah, just make it normal and then roll.
15.
Oh shit! I didn't even see the advantage button. I'm retarded.
It's fine.
I've just been rolling twice.
You start poking. These all seem to be potions in the middle of being made. None of them have reached their maturity yet.
Can I tell what kind of potions they were trying to make, or they're soon to become?
Yeah, sure. What's the word I'm looking for? Hold on, let me check. Excuse me as I go through my notes.
I'm just gonna do a point of order. Hot Topic just added D&D and Critical Role merch to its shelves,
Outstanding.
so I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Sounds like I'm going to the mall this weekend to buy some Critical Role shit.
Did this turn out to be a door when I got the 19 on the perception?
That is 100%. That is a door. But y'all are, unless you guys want to split the party, your part, the new people and the
Mandardus?
rogue, Mandardus and the rogue, and anyone else who wants to be with them are currently within a workshop. Mandardus, a
Which one's
potion.
I'll come over here.
The wizard, the sorcerer.
Is that Stature?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell Stature that we're going through this double door in the crypt room.
Oh yeah.
I need to pray. I need to pray. I've been locked up for a few days. Can I find some alcohol?
And who's left
Currently
in
a-
this room?
Currently around you, no. What looks to be Signa and Thrysis, unless you guys would like to move.
Signa. Signa is Daniel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stebbins
Thrysis is
and
Hart.
Hart.
Yep.
My secret identity is ruined.
And Dominica, which one are you?
I'm
Joe.
Joe.
She's
I'm
all the way
already
over here
in
with
the room.
us.
Are you Joe?
Currently around you, Blanton? No.
Alright, I'm gonna come up to this door. I'm
Oh,
gonna say,
I
hey
forgot
guys.
there's a door over there.
Yeah, hey guys, there's a door over here. I'm
No,
gonna
I want to go over there.
I'm gonna check it out. Well, you don't know there's a door over here unless Stature or Mandardus told you there was, because I told him through the earring.
Wow.
No, there
So-
was a door in here when we checked in here, dum dum.
We'll get to you guys in a bit.
I never told you. I only told Stature.
Mandardus,
Yes.
as
I'm gonna go through the door. Shut up.
you notice you feel as you watch the pink potion bubble, it is slowly losing its brightest hue and turning darker. Looks like this one's about to be a potion of healing. You move on to a dark black potion. It is bubbling into something brown, a potion of climbing. And finally, off in the corner, on its own table, several little decanters dripping down, you see a potion slowly turning on, slowly taking a bright red hue. With time and continued adding of ingredients, this will become a potion of fire breath.
Ooh, do I know the recipe for that?
Roll an Arcana check.
Fuck.
It escapes you.
Do I know how long the climbing potion and the healing potion have left before they're fully matured?
The healing potion and climbing potion should be fully matured within an hour or two.
Okay, I'm going to press my earring and tell Grim what I've found and say that I only need about an hour to for these two potions to finish. And I'm going to... Are there any books or anything like that in the room?
Roll investigation. As you are doing that, Okara, you hear a small little squeaking, and you look down and you see a little mouse nibbling at your shoe.
Ouch. Don't do
It's
that.
it's not hurting you. It's just like
Oh.
acting like a mouse.
Can I check and see if it is just a mouse or if it's going to be something that pops up?
Roll an insight check.
It's a familiar. Squish it.
Oh, I got a 17 on my investigation, by the way.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna,
As you
I'm
look
gonna
about,
respond to Mandardus as well.
you don't see anything in the name of.
We're going to Hot Topic this weekend.
Sounds good. Let's go.
No, they have.
Insight.
I'm looking at their site right now. They've got coin Dungeons and Dragons Waterdeep coin earring set, and they look fucking awesome.
As it rubs its face and looks up at you, it's a mouse with all intensive purposes. However, there does seem to be a look of intelligence in its eyes that a mouse really shouldn't have.
It's familiar. Squish it.
You're not there, so we'll get. Do you okay, Grim?
can I
you
just
open-
attack it then?
I mean, if you want to.
Sure, I'll go for it. I'll kill it. It's been
Alright.
a while. I haven't had my weapons. I want to stab something.
All right, roll a
What to
attack.
stab
no.
That illusion? Are you there? Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hello? Hey, there you are. Sorry, I lost you for some reason.
Grim, you open the door and you see an empty hallway.
Empty hallway. Okay. Does it look like it's booby trapped?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. I am on the wrong.
That definitely hits. Roll damage. So click the short sword word. So see under the 21
There you
there's
go.
a short sword.
No.
It does not appear to be trapped. Looks perfectly fine.
Alright.
You're about
Hey
to
guys,
die.
there's a
So-
hallway here. I'm gonna, I guess, walk down. Just walk
Okay.
lightly.
And
Oh, hey, there's a hallway.
as
to the
you
right.
hit as you hit here, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. I was afraid of that.
Somebody's gonna die.
18.
So as you take a step onto the tiled floor, the tiles crumble beneath you and you fall and you go whoop, and you fall a decent 20 feet. You take. It's only half because you managed to make the save, but you still fall regardless.
Sweet.
Okay, that's not bad. And with the save, you take half, so you take 3 points of falling damage as you fall onto your back, looking up towards the ceiling of the hallway.
All right. Well, I'll get to my feet and take a look around.
You're just in the bottom of a pit.
Oh, just that's all it is a pit.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you ever say if I saw books or scrolls or anything like that in the room?
Sorry, this is what happens when people split the party. I have to
I
do
know.
2 things.
I know. That's why I was
Um,
waiting.
You find no books, although you do find notes scribbled off, but they're in shorthand and alchemical formula, it's in code essentially.
Shit.
It's in common. However, you can tell that it's made in a specific shorthand in a way that a wizard is able to keep his stuff secret.
Would I be able to do an Arcana check to see if I can decipher it since it is done by a wizard?
Not an Arcana. I'd say this would be more of a straight intelligence.
Okay.
Okara, as you swipe the sword through the mouse, the creature vanishes.
Shit,
It's
run!
like in your hand, and then it's gone.
I just want to say that I've got
That was odd.
I got a nat 20 on my intelligence check.
Sweet.
With time, you look at it and you think, yeah, I can decipher this. However, it is an endeavor that you will have to do.
Okay.
You will have to sit down and take time to decipher it.
Okay, then I just roll them up and put them in my bag.
You do so.
How many scrolls do I have?
Kara, you have 4 shorthand scrolls. Okara, you're currently holding, and you look at your hand. Before the short sword even made contact, the mouse vanished.
I think that is unusual.
And you hear a slow...
Shit, run!
And you and Mandaris turn to see a door opening, and behind it stands a individual with a sort of like the typical villain goatee kind of thing, like wearing robes, slicked back gray hair, holding a staff, and he says, "Hello there, sleep." And he slams his staff onto the ground. And I need to roll 5d8.
Outstanding.
Do I have time to put out a message of help to Grim before his...
I'd say you can like get like a squeak in before something happens.
Can I jump out of the way?
No, this is he essentially got the drop on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I'm gonna do is say help. That's it. Trying to get that one word out. Help.
Help!
I need somebody. Did he get it out or no?
Yeah, you hear through the thing, help. Rather urgent. Okay, so he's not right there. Hold on, let me reveal a bit more so you can see him. You can see the inside of what looks to be an office, kind of. As he slams his staff, oh, that is just enough. He rolled just enough.
Shit. Who's he hitting? Both of us, or just one of us?
He's hitting both of you.
Oh,
There's a wave, a pink wave. You all look at him as he says, "It's time to take a nap." And you both feel your consciousness leave you as you collapse to the ground. Nothing's bad happened to you. You haven't lost any hit points, but you are currently asleep.
Well, they're napping, so we can keep,
Yeah, you guys can choose to do what you want. You hear the words "help" echo in your ear as you are currently at the bottom of a pit.
Well, if I don't receive a response from him, I'm going to relay to the party that I heard.
I say you can.
Say
You've
help.
climbed out on this side by now.
Have I climbed out?
Yeah, you climbed out. I'd say you're on this side of it. So what do you guys do? You hear help?
Yeah, I'll say, hey, he hollered for help, and I can't get him on the walkie again. Should we go find him?
Oh, Tay.
Well, I'm playing good this time, so I got to do what's right.
I mean, you can. Yeah, what's I'm looking for? Just not evil. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Is that?
Guys, I heard help, and I can't get him back on the walkie. What do you want to do? Should we go save him?
Yee.
Let's go
All right.
save him.
Where do you guys
Sure.
run? Okay, so you guys go back the way you came.
You're gonna have to.
Sure.
Yee.
Okay, so guys, move your tokens to like maybe about here. If you all are
Okay.
moving together. So stay here.
I'll take my
Once you get
crossbow out.
there.
Go ahead, babe.
Once you get there, you you all look, and maybe about like halfway down is an individual just like briskly walking out.
Stop, bitch!
And at that we'll roll initiative.
Do I have enough time to get a shot off?
No, he's aware. You guys, he's aware of you guys. He's on alert. You guys don't really get the drop on him.
Oh,
Oof.
I wish there
Well,
was
I tried.
for initiative. What's this button do?
Hold on.
Oh.
It's the-
Initiative. Chow. Oh, damn. All right. Cool.
Why is my initiative 9 on the scrolly
There we
thing
go.
and 5 on the...
Oops, I put the wrong
Turn
button.
order.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Might be.
Because we don't like you.
Do we need to roll initiative?
I was gonna say.
I'd say yeah. Go ahead and do it. I'm reading through the sleep spell. See if there's any. I hate to do it, but it's what he would have done. He has access to the spell.
I
you know?
mean, yeah, I agree.
Ugh.
Okay, so you guys, what you're gonna want to do is you want to click your character, the little token that represents you, until like these little circles appear, and then you're gonna want to go to your character sheet and click the. Oh, you've already. I see. He's rolled one. Blanton. Speaking of which, you turn. You as you turn the corner, you see Yarno Glassstaff, another member of the Lord's Alliance, and an individual who you considered not a friend but more of a comrade. And you've now been told that he has been he has been extorting the town, and in sus you were told to you came here to essentially help him. You came here to help him. You thought he was in trouble, but after being captured and being told by Carol, you became aware that he has been extorting the town.
That's the guy
that we're supposed to bring in.
Yeah, that's him right there.
Get him.
I shout out, Yarno, what are you doing?
He turns around and says, Blanton, it's a shame that you're so close-minded with your god and all, else I might have been able to offer you a position with me. But with that, Grim, you rolled high enough. You're up first.
All right, so seeing this guy, would I have a reason to shoot at him? Suspicious,
I mean,
evil, anything?
You know he's the leader of the bandits, and you were hired to capture him.
Oh, I know he is. All right, that's cool. Well, then I guess I'll fucking... Can I shoot past these mofos? I don't know if I can see him from here. Can I see him from where I'm at, or no?
Yeah, totally.
Where is he?
I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow, or attempt to.
Hold on, where is he at? Because his token's not popping up on my screen.
He's right. Is he in the? No, he's right
he's
here.
all the way down there. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I lied.
So go ahead, roll to attack.
Where is it? Damn it.
The bolt comes and he simply spins this quarterstaff, the staff he has in his hand. He spins it and bats the bolt away. His turn.
Outstanding. Well, can I finish with a move?
Oh yeah, you can finish with a move and a bonus action if you like.
Okay, I'm just gonna move back to this corner as I reload.
Okay. Iarno looks at you all and like lets out a low whistle, and you hear and
Shit.
you see two heavy claws as clawing from the bottom. The beast that you struck a deal with claws out, and it's currently foaming at the mouth and looking at you. Good, he says, like with a smile. Handle them for me, will you? And as he reaches into his cloak and he pulls out a crystal clear bottle, pulls a stopper and drinks it. And as he drinks it, he fades from view.
Fuck.
Anybody have true sight? Doesn't the cleric have true sight? Did you do that, Hart?
What?
Can you see invisibility?
I can cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can certainly do that on your turn. Mandardis, let me see here. Starts falling asleep, and some of the actions slake or sleep. Reaches hit points. Well, I say you would have adrenaline running through your system at this time. Roll me a Constitution check, or saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Nice. You're groggy and sleepy. However, as you saw that, your heart started pumping and you're like, oh shit. And you find yourself awake once again, back on the floor. Several bottles, none of the important stuff, but like in your fall, several bottles had fallen down on the ground, and you're like thinking, that motherfucker. Your new companion is also asleep on the ground.
Before I try to... Do I see anything... I'm trying to think how to do this. I'm going to try and wake up my new companion first before I do anything.
Easy enough. You use half your movement to stand up, so you have 15 feet left, and you go over to your companion. You go over to Okara, and you shake her awake. Okara, you feel the hands of Mandartis shaking you awake, and you're like, what?
What happened?
Can you go ahead and click initiative on your character sheet for me, by the way, Okara? But so you were awakened by Mandartis shaking you. You're currently on the floor.
Okay. Since that's done, I still have another. You said 15 feet.
15 feet, yes.
I go there. Because I can go there and then there. So I'm gonna, yeah. I'm assuming since he left this, he came out of this room.
Yeah, he came out of this room.
Saw that we were here. Since he likes to run, I'm assuming we know that. I'm gonna go ahead and take
The chances are he didn't want to face off against like the number of people that are here.
So I'm gonna take a step out of into this right here and see if I can tell which direction he went, whether he went through this door or out into the cave.
Go ahead, roll me a survival check. As you look out, as you're stumbling out, essentially at the same time, you see shifted dirt heading this way. But as you're stumbling out, you can hear what appears to be your companion's voices, like, and as you're stumbling out, you also hear, "Take care of them for me," and then Josephine shout out, "Shit!"
No, that was a fuck.
Oh fuck. Blanton, you're currently up. You've seen Iarno vanish from your view, and you're now staring down a rather fiendish-looking creature.
So I've been pinned up for a while, so I'm gonna come out swinging. I'm gonna move up next to the creature.
All right, that is 15 feet. You do so.
Boop. Go. And I'm gonna hit it with my Thunderous Smite.
All right, so you use a bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite, and now your next weapon attack will have the Thunderous Smite damage added to it. So roll your Warhammer, not the versatile one, the 8 one.
8. Okay.
Unfortunately, you whisper. So thankfully the spell doesn't fade. It's still there until you actually land a blow. But as you take the weapon in hand and you grip it, you swing. The creature brings out its 2 claws hands and grabs grabs your warhammer and looks at you with this one bulging green eye, which is slowly turning to a hue of red, and then lets out this hiss.
Bring it, monster.
It is now the Nothic's turn. It is going to, considering you just took an attack against him, it is going to use its rotting gaze. You watch as its eyeballs shift from its bright green to a deadly red. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. All right, you managed to stave off a majority of the damage. However, as this creature stares into your eyes, you feel you look down and sort of shock at your hands. Your veins begin to blacken slightly. Your skin begins to flake off, and you push the creature back and get out of its eyesight. So you only take half damage.
That's lovely.
So you take half damage of this is 5. So you take 5 points of necrotic damage as you see bits of your skin flake off, and you manage to shake off the creature. All right, next up is Josephine.
So, can I try to recreate the sound that Iarno did to get the creature under his control?
Bro, Discovery
Go ahead.
Zone is coming back.
You can certainly try. Roll me a performance check.
Okay. I was gonna say, can I do it? Would that be animal handling?
No, this is definitely not an animal.
Darn it.
more of a demon.
I clicked it.
Who wants to go to Discovery Zone in Cincinnati?
Come
I'm
on.
down.
Pharaoh, I don't think it's for our ages.
I don't give a shit.
I'm going
You-
anyways,
It
bitch.
is.
I will
You
find
do a
child.
decent imitation, and as you do so, it fills the air. However, as the whistle ends and the creature is still snarling, you feel like it might have had something to do with magic.
Damn it! I tried. Okay, is that technically an action then?
I'd say that'd be your free action, sure.
So can I still attack it or no?
Yeah, you certainly can. Yeah, you can. I'd say that'd be your bonus action. So you can't rage, but you can attack it. Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna come about here. Is there enough room for me to be here?
Yeah, you can shove past and stand there. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stay a little far away, because I don't want to die, and I am going to throw my javelin at him.
All right, go ahead. Roll to attack.
Doo-doo.
That hits. So that's
Woo!
7 points of damage. So you take your javelin in hand and spin it and throw it out, and you see it land into the into the shoulder blade of the creature. It lets off this hiss. And I forgot to roll for Droop. He'll happen next turn. I mean, really, he's just staying in the back, not wanting to fucking get killed.
Do anything.
Thrisis, you're up.
Okay, Farrell, why did you want me to use Fairy Fire?
No, I was just asking if you had True Sight to see where he went, but
Oh, Fairy Fire is can reveal an invisible creature.
that dude went invisible. He was over here.
So let me bring up Fairy.
I mean, that's up to you.
He was over where?
He was standing right here when he disappeared.
Okay.
No idea where he went. Can't see him.
How far am I from that?
From this location, you are currently 40 feet
40
away.
feet.
Awesome. So Fairy Fire has a 60-foot range and a 20-foot cube.
No problem.
Standing.
So I'm gonna do like a 20-foot cube in like this general area, so that I can try to hit him with it.
So, like there, does that look good for you?
I don't see anything.
I see.
There, do you see it? Is that good?
No.
Ooh, pretty.
I see it.
What?
Are you,
I see it.
is that good? Do you want it there? Yeah, there.
I don't fucking see anything.
You can.
You want-
What?
are you-
What?
you
Now I
can-
see it. Now I see it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Right there. Okay. I don't see. All right. So you grip your hand and you shoot it out, and the burst of golden light fills the air. That's a dex save. What's your save, Crisis?
One second. It is 14.
You shoot it out, and as you all look, as the glittering air fills it, nothing happens.
Fuck.
Nothing is revealed.
Do any healthy snacks here, or just a bunch of shit food?
That is, I suppose, that is your turn.
Huh?
Signa, you're up. Unless you want to move, you can move anywhere if you wish.
Need sodium. Blood pressure.
You go ahead and go up to
Read
the
that.
that's doing stuff.
So you want to go up against the creature?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Roll to attack.
I thought you'd like that. Is this something?
How'd you get my damn
What? I didn't do it.
So you're attacking it?
Yeah. Did I do that right?
Try it again. No, go up attacks. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Nice, 25. So that is 10 points. It's a shame you rolled a 1 on your crit die, but that is 10 points of slashing damage as you take your scimitar and rake it across the creature.
I'm gonna do another one, and then I'm gonna use my. Well, no, I'll hold that.
All right, nice. Another 7 damage as you take a sort of like X slash kind of thing and strike the creature. Grim, you're up. Currently hiding off in the back.
That's right. Can I get a good range if I just fuck?
You can. I'd say he has half cover, so that means he has a +2 to his AC.
Interesting. All right, fuck it. I'll give it a shot. I'll shoot him.
All right, go ahead. Roll to attack. With the +2, that was just what you needed.
Outstanding.
So you take.
Hang on, time out. Bam! I got that too.
Nice. So you take the crossbow and you aim, and like you have to shoot through the shoulder blades of through the shoulders of some of your friends, but you find a decent window. And Thrisis, Signa, and Blanton, you all feel the whoosh as a lightning inlaid crossbow bolt strikes out and hits the creature. That's off this horrible.
Outstanding. I'm pretty
Hara,
sure
you're
there's something to him as well.
you're up.
Nice.
You just you're woken up by your friend. You're following him out into the thing. What do? So you'd have just enough movement to crest outside right here, if you want to.
They're muted for some reason.
If possible, I'd like to go in and try and sneak attack on him.
This guy at the beast?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Roll to attack. Roll your dagger or your short bow, whatever you want to use to attack. You don't have enough movement to get over there.
Okay.
Unless you can bonus action dash with your cunning action if you want to, or you can make a ranged attack with your dagger or short bow.
I'll do my short bow.
All right, go ahead. Roll to attack.
So just click your short bow where it says 1d. Oh, right here. This one.
All right, that hits. Roll damage, and then click the attack. Click the thing that says sneak attack.
So she just clicks where it says short bow, right?
Yeah, in chat. I'm gonna make it so you guys auto roll later, but right now I forgot how to do that. All right, and then click the sneak attack button.
They can do it from their own settings.
Yeah, there we go. 11. So, Okara, tell me how you do this.
I go in behind him, and actually behind him, but from a distance, I pull my arrow back and I shoot it right at him. Right through the eyeball.
From the back. So you stumble out into the to the core area, like into the thing, and you see this strange creature, spines and claws and one eye, and you're like, you pull your arrow back, and so your attention's immediately drawn to it. You pull your arrow back, and with deftness, you release, striking the back of the creature's head, and a piercing all the way through. Blanton and Signa, you watch as an arrow appears out from the other end, the green and red eyes slowly glazing over as the creature stumbles backwards and falls back down into the cavern below with a heavy thunk. It's now Iarno's turn, who is invisible, so you don't know what he's doing.
Running like a bitch.
He may not be
All right.
yet.
Mandaris, it's your turn.
All right, let's see. I can make it. No, I don't want that yet. 15, 10. I can make it about here, correct?
Yep, you can crest out.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and just peek out. And before I do anything, can I hear footsteps other than my companions?
Roll a perception check.
Fuck.
Whereas Iarno's character sheet, he's invisible, so he has advantage. As you step out, adrenaline is rushing through your body. Your heart rate is pumping, and as you close your ears and try to listen, all you hear is the thun 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 of your heartbeat.
Okay, well, fuck that. I'm going to cast. Let me make sure I can do this. I can actually do this. Okay. Would if I was to cast prestidigitation, would I be able to create enough wind to kind of kick up dust to try and reveal an invisible figure?
That is interesting. Let me pull up prestidigitation.
Because it says I can do a puff of wind, but what would a puff of wind be considered?
Let's see here. You should make roar non-magical treatment instantly higher. Shower of sparks, puff. I could say you can do it. However, prestidigitation's range is only 10 feet, however. So you can get about, like, only that far. I'd say you can certainly try, but that's only as far as you can reach with prestidigitation in its range.
Okay, then fuck that. I will cast Thunder Wave in, like, this area around here.
Let's see. I believe Thunder Wave is only 15 feet directly in front of you.
That's good enough. That's at least more area revealed, because he's got his sparks here and he wasn't shown with that, so he's either closer
roll me
to me.
D20.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. Damn it! I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about my wild magic.
All right, goes off without a hitch.
Okay.
All right. So you focus and you let off this thunder, you focus and let off this thundering crack. It makes no impact. However, a bunch of dust is kicked up, and you don't. He isn't revealed. However, you do see a figure at the mouth of the cave.
Like leaving the cave.
Yeah, it's like he's right here. He's almost out into the woods.
Okay, I scream his name and tell him to quit being a bitch. And then that'll be my turn.
All right, Lenton, you're up.
All right. So did I see him?
You saw a figure. You can make an attack, however, it'll be at disadvantage.
Okay. So I'm actually going to move up closer.
No problem. You have 25 feet of movement, so you can get as close as you want within 25 feet.
I'm going to move into this fairy fire, whatever this is here.
I mean, that would require you, if you want, that would require you to jump across the cavern, if that's what you want. If you want to do it diagonally. If you want to do it by crossing the bridge, you can only get right there.
Okay. I'll do right there then. And I want to use, I don't know, I want to try to yell at Iarno and get him to stop.
Roll a persuasion check. And what do you say to tell him to stop?
Iarno, you're better than this. Stop. Talk to us.
All right, go ahead. Roll a persuasion check. All right, I'll take that into account. If you wish to make an attack, you certainly can. Talking's a free action.
Okay. What am I going to be swinging at? He's all the way down here, right?
You have javelins, so your javelins won't ranged attacks don't benefit from your smite. However, you do have a javelin you can take a throw at. Like I said, it will be at disadvantage though.
Sure, let's do that. So I clicked the disadvantage on the character sheet before I hit it.
Yep, and then go ahead and roll. Then click the javelin button. It's dirt.
Sounds about right.
Josephine, you're up.
I don't wanna. No. I don't know. Let's see. How persuasive am I? I'm proficient in it. But I don't have high charisma. I don't know. Shoot. I'll just say I'll just move a little bit. Let's see how far I'll move right here, and just say, "Hey, dipshit, get back here."
All right, roll an intimidation check.
Very
Okay.
persuasive.
I'm a tank.
Yes, I think I'm gonna comply with that.
I'm sorry. You said intimidation, right?
Yes, that's less of a trying to persuade him and more of trying to make him stay.
It didn't show. Let's try again.
Oh,
Ha!
oof.
Okay.
I am tank.
It's not his turn yet, so you don't know what he's doing. You can make an attack if you want.
Against him?
You know, I guess you know his general you also have javelins. You know his general direction, so it'll be at disadvantage. But he's also invisible, but it'll be at disadvantage.
He's invisible, so I can't see him.
Yeah, which means it'll be at disadvantage. So you click the disadvantage button, you roll twice and take the lower.
This sounds fishy, but sure, let's do it.
I mean, you could hit a nat 20 and hit him in the leg and stop
You could
him.
also make a reckless attack, which will give you advantage. Would make it a straight roll.
Nah, it's okay. We'll just throw. So I do 2 and take the higher one.
Or you just click
So,
disadvantage at the top.
Yeah, on a character sheet, there's like a bunch of buttons that says public 2GM, which is a way to whisper roll, and then
Yeah, I gotcha.
so-
I got the disadvantage on, but I click the javelin twice for 2 different rolls, or do I just click once?
You just click once.
just click once. Just click
Okay.
once.
Click once.
Dirt once again.
Damn it.
It is Droop's turn. Droop is going to look towards Thrisis and wait for a command.
I'm not gonna give him one.
All right. Without prompting, he's just going to stay where he is and do nothing. Thrisis, you're up. You saw where he was, so if you wish, you can make another attempt at a fairy fire. If you have the spell slot for it. I don't know if
I
you do.
still see the figure at the mouth of the cave.
The figure was brief and quick, but you know his general location.
So could I cast command?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can you put me like as close as like far over here as I can get? Because I can't.
Yeah, sure.
See, like,
No problem. Where's the
ruler.
so? Where's the ruler? There it is. So 20. You can get about like right there in the middle of the bridge.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use what's it called? Command and tell him approach. Yell approach.
All right.
So
Command
if
is
he
a
fails a wisdom saving throw, Dex 14, then he has to do that, and then end his turn. So he has to approach, and he ends if he gets within 5 feet.
no problem. I will roll a wisdom save. You said it's a 14?
Yep.
That was wrong. Oh, okay. You say it. It's not his turn yet, so you don't know what happens. Signa, you're up.
Is there anything to attack right now?
There, you saw the outline of a figure, so you can attack at that outline, but it'll be at disadvantage.
Where is the outline?
It's at the mouth of the cave.
This dude's been gone the whole time, and we're all just like sitting here like a bunch of tards shooting at a fucking cave entrance.
Probably.
It's a lot of fun, okay?
God damn it.
I don't knock your pastimes.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
All right, roll. I think you roll your crossbow, but at disadvantage.
Yep. All right. Well, so it's probably gonna be that one.
Boom.
Yep, definitely the 6.
Hits the wall.
Means it was in that one.
Grim, you're up.
All right, where's the shadow figure? Like right here.
At the mouth of the cave.
Oh, way the fuck down here.
Way the fuck down here.
Out fucking stand. Oh yeah, I can hit that. Sure. Let's do what everybody else is doing.
All right, roll a disadvantage.
Outstanding. Bam. And bam. Wait, that's the wrong one. Don't look
Nope.
at that. There we go.
15. Okay. You all watch as the bolt goes flying, and it is about to it goes what seems to be dead on. However, Iarno's figure appears as he waves his hand and casts shield.
Fucking hell.
He is revealed, however,
Outstanding.
so the invisibility is now gone.
Do we
So
get units on him?
He casted shield, which blocked the attack. However, you revealed him.
Okay. Did the so since I have Rite of the Storm and I do elemental lightning damage, does that do anything against magic?
I mean, it would. No, like he cast a shield spell, which essentially
Oh.
you met his AC, which was 15, but he cast a shield spell, which added another 5. But
Gotcha.
however, doing so revealed himself.
Outstanding. Well, there
least
you
we
go.
know
You're
where he's
welcome,
at.
guys.
So
At least we know where this fucker's at now.
oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted his character sheet. Okara, you're up.
Shoot that beach.
You
So
see,
will
you
I get
see.
to do my sneak attack on this one?
No, he
Okay.
it'd be a norm. You can attack. It'd be a normal attack,
Okay.
but no one's within 5 feet of him, and you don't have advantage.
Okay, so I jump over the dwarf so I don't hit him. Hurl my short bow and fling it right at.
There's also, but however, there is a mechanic called aim. If you move 0 feet and use your bonus action, it'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Only
I will-
rogues get to do this though.
Okay. I will do that then.
So okay, use your cunning action to aim. So you can't move any feet. You can't move at all this turn, but you have advantage. And so if you hit, this does count as sneak attack.
Okay.
So quick advantage. 21 hits, and he can't shield from that. So go ahead, roll damage. And then roll sneak attack.
Damn.
Ooh, not. That is the maximum amount of damage you could have done.
Nice.
Damn.
A heavy thunk fills the air as the arrow lodges itself within the calf muscles of Iarno. He lets out this distinct and he looks very not good.
That's what you get for putting me to sleep, you son of a bitch.
Now, so you can't.
Nap time.
You
That's
use
alright.
you can't move, and you use your bonus action for aim. So it is now Iarno's turn. Since I don't have a map, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do Theater of the Mind and extend this out a bit. Height 29. So you watch as he limps out into the forest. And he's going to try and hide within the brush as his action.
So the command, none of the spells or persuasion stuff that happened took effect. I'm assuming.
As far as you can tell. Actually, and he has his bonus action. He's also going to Misty Step.
What's Misty Step?
You watch as his body turns to mist.
Basically,
and
a teleport.
Okay.
he teleports into the woods, out of view.
Is that his turn?
That is his turn. Yes. So you can, if you wish, you can run up and try and roll a perception check to see if you can find him.
Or get it? Okay, let's see. How far can I get up? I could make it. Right about there. Yeah, I'll do a perception to see if I can at least tell the direction he's heading to see if we can
Right.
get out and cut him off.
Roll a perception check.
Fuck.
Where is his thing? No, that is not what I meant to click. There it is. You do not see him specifically. He's too far. However, that heavy blow landed to his leg has you think has gimped him slightly, and you see a trail of blood. And it is now 10 o'clock, which is 11 for some people, so we'll end there.
Sweet.
So, with a trail of blood leading towards your quarry, you all grit your teeth, but and we'll make your decision next time.
Awesome.
But we're gonna say he's pretty wounded.
Yeah. I'd say
That
so.
was real good, guys. You guys made some really intelligent plays with command and fairy fire. However, the dice were just against you that time.
Do we gain any experience?
You do, in fact. Everyone gains 130.
Ah, damn. I was hoping it was enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough. No, it's never. Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry, you said 130, correct?
Yeah, 130. Everyone gets 130.
I'm just ready to hit level 3 so I can look at my new spells.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying the next character I create is going to be a warlock just so I can be a dickhead.
You
Just
said
so you can.
130?
Yeah.
So we're at 730 total.
Yes.
Everyone's at 730.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd say. I don't know. I don't know if the new character should have equal. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, they'll have equal experience just so they're not too far behind.
Woo!
They're at.
Yay.
You guys are at 730.
My phone.
Anyway, it was glad to have. I've already forgotten your names, Okara and Blanton.
All good.
Y'all,